Hi everybody, welcome to this prediction video of the Springboks taking on Italy. Now obviously this is a hype game because Italy is top of the pool. Up there, South Africa needs to win this game to stay in the World Cup. This is a biggie. So I'm going to give it to Stefando, who's going to start us off with what he thinks is going to happen and about the team selection a bit.
Yes, so like Daniel said, big game, massive game for South Africa. Italy has been doing really well in this year's World Cup so far. Two big matches going up against South Africa, of course, in this video we're talking about, and then later stages New Zealand. So it's going to be big games for them. But at the moment they're playing really well. They have been playing very well, and it's going to be exciting because it's going to be the best against the best from the two teams. Like we said on the lineups, and if you can go check out the lineups for this game that's being played, it's literally the A team, which is great. I'm very excited to see Faf and Pollard playing again. That's going to be good. Very excited to see Luit playing getting a bit of game time with Jabban Etzebeth, which is great. So I'm very excited for this game. I think our set pieces just needs to get better. For example, if our set pieces are perfect in this game, I think we're gonna get it right.
Yeah, I think I agree with that, and that's why they picked Luit. He was under Matfield at the Bulls. Matfield obviously being retired, he was the coach. We'll help him with the coaching a bit, and obviously that's why he came to the Bulls to adapt to his lineouts a little bit better back then. And that's now what he's transformed into at the box. And obviously I have someone like Archie who can come up and direct the lineouts. So that'll be interesting who they take off the field. Because usually Etzebeth gets subbed and Mostert stays on the whole field or whole game. And Archie comes up and just does his thing. So I would like actually to see Archie and Etzebeth finish the game tomorrow. That'll be nice to see.
That'll be very
also Peter Stefatoy is there. That's going to be massive because that guy just gets meters and tackles and tackles. That'll be an interesting pair up against Polidri, Jake Polidri, the seventh flanker of Italy. He's been doing the hard work in the World Cup so far. Him and Bromstein having a great World Cup. Bromstein obviously also being a South African. Well done to him converting to international colours and then performing on the highest stages. That's what you want to see. You want to see competitive rugby. And there's actually a big controversy going on about Parise starting. And Bromstein having a better game than, the obviously last game he had a great game, and they asked why change something that's not broken.
That's really interesting because if we look at the small nations, not going away from the topic about South Africa and Italy, but if you look at the smaller nations, there's always this one guy which is the hero. He's the hero, and if he's not there, the team can't function. Okay, for example, Parise, big name, like a super name for Italy.
Been there forever.
I've been there forever. So, and I just think they don't want to let him go because he brings experience, lots and lots of experience. But I think he's getting a bit older. It's of course his last Rugby World Cup. Bromstein will be a very good replacement for him to get into the number 8 jersey. But it's going to be very interesting because they're going to play together tomorrow, in this game, of course, with South Africa. So it's going to be very exciting.
Yeah, and I nothing taking away from Parise. He brings the offloading game, but I haven't actually seen him dominate his opposition, which will obviously be Dwayne tomorrow, so it's not a small position. But as you say, experience can bring you far. Experience can save you today. From there on, Faf and Pollard, you mentioned them. I like seeing Faf there. But on the bench wise, I would have actually wanted to see Damien Willemse, who was brought up now in the place of Jesse Kriels out with Hammy. And not the reason that Damien Willemse is, in my opinion, the best player, but he's X Factor. And we spoke that in the video what it takes to win a World Cup. You need some X Factor. And now that Jesse's out and the superstition of a Maritzburg boy being in every World Cup South Africa won so far, being Joel Stansky in 1995 and Rich James in 2007, and now only Maritzburg gone now, you need a new X Factor. So why not put it on the young lad? Just give him 20 minutes. If you're in the lead, nothing to it. Bring him in.
But I also think, getting him in with Colby, which
that'll be good.
Will be very good. I would even go as far as putting him in outside centre.
Okay, that's interesting.
Getting him, and that's like throwing him out there because let me just be honest, I never thought I would see Skull Brits playing at
8-man.
8, you know.
Yeah, it's true.
You know,
That's true.
getting at the back
Yeah.
of the scrums because he's a hooker. So I think even for himself, he was like, "What, coach? I'm gonna have the number 8 on," you know, and
Completed 2.
completed. So I think, you know, putting him on the outside from someone like from Lindy, which is a bigger bloke, not the stepping machine like Willemse,
Yeah,
of course.
obviously.
And I think Willemse's offloads has just been getting better. I think his offloads is getting
There's
better.
there's a couple of places you can put him. You can put him at fly off and then put Pollard inside him and give him the experience we talked about that
Yes.
can happen. You can put him at the back. You know that brings you more versatility. Then you can obviously bring Francois Steyn on and then put him at 10 again, or you can put him at 12 then. You know, Francois Steyn being a bit slower, then you give him to the quicker man. But obviously I would like to see Damien Willemse unleash someone like Jason Colby. Imagine Willemse took beating 3 players the step, giving it to Colby, took beating 3 players the step. That'll be something
That
too.
would be very good.
That'll be interesting.
But it also begs the question: is that the is our 10, of course now it's Pollard, and Willie Leroux, do they have a good relationship or not on the field? And that's something actually to talk about, because the one thing that we saw and we keep seeing with Moanga and Bowden Barrett, which is of course playing for New Zealand, they've been playing very well. I thought Steve Hansen was cuckoos when he played Bowden at the back, because I never thought he was a back player. He's a 15 or fullback. I always saw him at the Hurricanes as the 10, you know, playing fly off, and then the combination is just seeming to work. It is working, and they build that relationship every day, every time, getting to know each other and trusting each other. That begs the question: let's say we played a Willemse at the back, which can also play 10, probably not the best 10, but he can play 10.
Yeah.
You can also say for Richie Manga,
Yeah.
not probably the best 10, or Bowden the best fullback for that matter,
Yeah.
but playing well together on an attacking side, because you literally get 2 fly-offs attacking, 2 generals attacking.
Yeah.
How cool is that? And that's something we took too late from this World Cup. I think it's not gonna happen, but we'll have to see.
Yeah.
Phillips is a very interesting prospect, and I would have liked to see him play against Italy.
Yeah. So that's it for that guys. Just our Super Group picks for tomorrow, which is very interesting.
Yes.
Is we're different with 1 point. So Fande going with 19, I'm going with 20.
Yes.
So we'll see what happens on the log there with that stat. So yes guys, what did you pick on Super Brew? Please don't forget to like this video, please subscribe to the channel if you like this content, and then shout for back your boys in this World Cup. They need it.
Come on.
You know, it's almost getting to quarter-final times now, you know, a couple of games left.
Yes.
It's going to be interesting, it's going to be good. And yeah, so anything you want to say to the guys?
No, that's all. We're gonna have an exciting game against Italy, and we do not wish 2016 to repeat itself, losing to them by 2. So if that happens, I think it will be a heartbreak. But we're backing the boys. I think 20 is a good number.
Yeah. Thanks guys. See you after the game.